Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tyrone Little here. I just want to inform y'all what's been going on. It's been a while since I touched bases with everybody. As you can see, I'm up here in my laboratory up here, where I make all the sounds, where all the thoughts come from. My secret place. This is my secret place where I come in and I get in touch with God and with my talents and meditate. And that's very important if you're really a serious musician or just beginning, that you have time, that you just have just alone with you and your instrument, or you and your wife, or you and anything that you really love doing. You have to really make time to get some shout outs to some friends of mine. A lot of guys I've been dealing with, like my boy Pretty Tony, sport fisherman. My man up there in Charlotte, he lighting it up there, Lights Out. My man, Good Job, Lights Out. My man, Spurred Up. And my man, Sykes. These guys are actually really talented. You know, they go all around town and getting all the hottest footage. They're doing stuff with the clips. They go out of town, fly around on private airplanes now and then to get footage or to just do what they want to do. But anyway, I just wanted to say to all the young fellas out there, you know, you have to have a little patience in this game, you know. I've been doing this game for 40-something years, and I've been really dedicated to my craft. So when some of y'all young guys feel like you haven't made it in a year, 5 years, I've been doing it for 40. Being young, you know, sometimes you want things, you want it right now. But see, you got to pay a lot of dues in this game. Some people might come out and make it overnight sensation. I'm also looking to go back on tour, or maybe do a few gigs, or, you know, I would go out of town now and then I go out and play with different people. So if you're a serious band, or you think you would like for me to come out and play sometime, or whatever the case may be, I'm available. I will be there, and I love being there. There's somebody that's dedicated and know what to do when they get there. And I've been very well seasoned. And like I said, I've been playing all my life. At the age of 12 years old, I was playing with Jackie Wilson. You know, that was, I would never forget that. I grew up in a musical family. My father was a bassist. My brother was a bassist, and a lot of different people. And like I said, I've worked with older people. I've worked with the Clips. I worked with Chad from the Neptune. He was my right-hand man. He's a very good friend of mine. I want to say ups to you, Chad, man. Thanks for, you know, for what you did for me. And I've had a chance to see Chad in the studio. Him and I would be jamming in the studio, and he would have all these drums around upstairs. And, I mean, the man had massive equipment. And we was actually started doing a heavy jam session, man, for about 45 minutes. And I actually had a chance to see this young man at work. When he started hitting all his buttons in his pad, it was amazing the things that he could do. So I give Chad a big ups, man, because he is truly a talented person. I haven't had the chance to be around for real like that, you know, even though they partners do what they do. But I want to say, Chad, thank you, man, for rubbing my elbows with me, man, and I'm hoping to see you real soon. Okay, I'm going to play a little piece for you that I've been working on, you know. When I'm up in my lab, I like to see what can I cook up in here. A lot of people cook a lot of things. I like to cook up music, you know. I'm gonna throw a little something out there at you. Right now, I'm putting together a new band, a couple of older guys, percussionists, actually live musicians. These guys have been playing for over 30 years, 40 years, so we decided to team up and put together a slamming band so we can go ahead and start recording our original material. And a lot of great things been going on for me, and I'd like to thank God for everything He's been doing for me and all the people that's been supporting me. And but I've really enjoyed the comments from my footage. So if you don't mind, you know, keep on top of my music and my footage, and I'm looking to start playing again, start touring again. And if somebody's out there serious, that's a recording group, or somebody that's serious about what they're doing, and if it's all good and all right, I'd be more than glad to come out and play for you. Or if you need some bass lines done, or you know, even the rap music nowadays, everything turning into live bands. That's what I do. I put it together for you live, and once I touch it, you know, you might have some great music, I'm sure you will, but once I put that live touch on it, then you'll get the full understanding of your music. You know, it's hard when you young guys have tracks to lay down to, see, because you lock down into those tracks. You can't say, hey man, break it down for me, you know, extend the verse, because you're locked down. So a lot of you rappers, man, and I also like to see y'all put more of a positive message out there, you know, because we don't have to talk about our sisters, man. Talk about whatever the case it may be, what they can do, and call them these certain names, man. These sisters is our queens, man. So you young guys got to get on top of that thing. The greatest creation God could have ever made was a woman. She gives birth. She gives life. So let's treat our women good and do the right thing by the ladies, man. Also, young fellas, you need to stop the beefing, man, over a couple of words, or because somebody haven't done anything for you. Let me tell y'all something. I've been out here for 40 years doing this, and I've worked hard for what I have. So you think because some of your friends get on, like the Clips or anybody out there, you think they owe you something? Don't nobody owe you nothing. So what the best thing for you to do is get yourself together. Instead of buying all these sneakers and buying all these other things, buy some studio time. See, I believe if a man really believes in himself, he will invest in himself. So stop investing on the foolishness and invest in what you're going to use for your life. Invest in yourself. That's why people have car washes, clothing stores, because they invest in what they believe in. So if you want to, it's just the same game, but it's a different product.